Beggar? You... Oh... Come on. You still wanna push me? What? You wanna run away now? What are you looking at? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed. When we left off last time, we had just finished all the investigations in Acre. And now, it's time to assassinate Gagne de la Pluie. Now he is going to be in the Hospitalier, which is all the way over here on the other side of the city. Right there. And just like with Damascus, I'm not going to cut out my traveling across the city so that you guys can see how I got there. Or my trip back, because that's going to be rather interesting with half the city chasing me. Whoops. Alrighty. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a break since the last episode. I usually film these like right straight back to back. And so right when I finished filming the episode for... I'm just dropping everything and falling off stuff. Right when I finished filming the previous episode, I immediately started filming this one. Shot the whole thing, got to the next part of the story, stopped the recording on Audacity, went to stop it on Fraps and realized I never started it. Yeah. So I had to reset it again from my last save. Which meant not only replaying all the missions, but killing all the Templars and collecting all the flags, because the last time I backed up my save was before that. Anyway, he's right there inside that hospital place. But as you can see now, there's guards in front of it. But since we rescued a citizen right here... Beggar? You... Oh... Come on. You still wanna push me? What? You wanna run away now? What are you looking at? Out of my way. Come on, scholars, let's blend. These guys will get you into there, and there's another set in there that'll get you back out again if you need it. But, yeah, like I was mentioning with that beggar sort of harassing me, that I saved a citizen right over there in the previous episode. That's what made these scholars appear. You auto-stop blending the moment you walk in here.
Help me! Please! You must help me!
Okay. That's not help. That's not the good help.
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you.
Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine! Ah!
Take hold of yourself. Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him.
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
other.
can't keep me here. I'll escape again.
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. I am so sorry, child. Have you people nothing better to do?
You know, up until right now, I was feeling kind of bad about assassinating a doctor. That's gone. Anyway, he is in here making rounds.
I trust today is better.
What? You want?
I think he comes over here.
No. You want to hurt me. It's all you've done since you brought me.
But you see that guy right there? These guys walking around?
This conversation shows that we've made
They will
progress.
attack you. And the moment they attack you, it kind of gives you away to guards.
Time. You'll see.
And you can't really do anything to stop them at this point.
My legs! You bastard! Broke both
See
my
how I
legs.
instantly went into the,
You were going to hunt. To where?
Get away from me!
One day we'll look back on this and laugh.
I'll kill you.
as long as that guy was right there between those guards, I wasn't going to be getting to him. He won't kill you, but I will.
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a kind child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burns.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
Time to run. Now, your goal here should be to get out of the hospital. There you go. Once you're out here, it's pretty easy to get away. Run, run, sit. There we go. Not that hard to get away from them. What's that guy coming down from the roof from? And going back up? Oh, it's raining guards over there. What were all these people doing on the roof? Oh, there's back down. That guy's still looking at me. He saw me. Get out of my way, dude. Alright. I should be able to get on the roof from here. Minus trippy camera angles. Alrighty. Yeah, this should work. Whoa, I missed that jump. Yeah, anyway, I was talking about something important the last time that I did this, but I've completely forgotten what it was. Anyway, the bureau is right nearby. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I kind of overshot it a little bit. Anyway, here we go in here to find out what our friend knows.
What news, Altair?
Or to report back.
Garnier is dead.
Then you should return to Masyaf with news of your victory.
There is something else.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? that he would keep them and experiment on them as he did.
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Garnier seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Target has been eliminated. Return to Al Mualim. Now this is something, I think they just added this in the PC version. It wasn't there in the Xbox or PS3 version. But, to cut out the travel time back to Maceió, it'll just warp me right straight back there. Which is awesome.
Have you news for me, Altair?
Garnier de Naplouse is dead.
Excellent. We could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet,
What is it?
the doctor insisted his work was noble. And looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them. And that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things. Bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair. Herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a garden, overflowing with women and pleasure. That I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with its rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace.
Then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
Alrighty, yeah, I mentioned when we got the dagger back that we also got the throwing knives. That was actually incorrect. We get them right now. And we also got the tackle ability, which is a pretty awesome ability. These are two things that I really, really like. I usually cut out the running back through Maceió, but I'm going to show it this time just so I can demonstrate tackle, which I will be using quite often. As you can see, I'm in high profile right now, and the gentle push empty hand button right there has switched to tackle. And this is basically how it works. You're running, and normally when you run and you bump into somebody, Altair stumbles, and if you keep bumping into people, he'll fall over. Tackle fixes that. This gives you a way to run through a crowd pretty effectively. If you're, say, just blitz running like this, trying to get away from some guards, and you come across a group of people, just switch to tackle, and you'll just knock the people out of your way.
That's sure to leave a mark. Blind men shouldn't run.
Blind men shouldn't run, yeah. And, yeah, you'll just blaze through everybody and knock them out of your way, and you won't stumble and fall or lose speed. Alright, come on, horse. Really? Really, horse? You couldn't walk down the road, you had to jump over the little fence there? Ay, this horse, I tell ya. This is one of the, this is that same smart aleck horse from before. I don't know what this horse's name is. Probably a girl. I'm gonna go with that. This is a girl horse. Alrighty, here we are out in the kingdom, and just like with going to Damascus and Acre, our next stop is Jerusalem. As you can see, the map is filled in here. In a bonus episode, I ran around and collected all the viewpoints. But now I'm going to show you the path to Jerusalem, which is basically down through there, kind of like what I just did. Oops, don't do that. Target Jerusalem. Yep. So, I'll see you guys over there. Alrighty guys, here we are on the road down to Jerusalem, and so next time we'll actually be going in there. This time I'm just going to park here and show you what the city looks like. There's the dome, and there it is, Jerusalem. The holy city itself. Of course, you're kind of levitating, you don't need to be showing off on a cliff. That's not cool. Anyway, Jerusalem, the holy city. Next time we will be going down there and doing some investigation. So I want to thank you for watching this episode. Like and subscribe and all that cool stuff, because it helps me out and it helps me bring you more cool stuff in the future. Did I say that too much? Anyway, see you in the next episode.